Don't worry, I'll let you do what you do with your do thing. And yes, I'm saying this to put this in the video.
Yes, I figured. What's up? Okay, so this, I guess, is my first official video. I know there's like 2 videos up, but those were more for the vlog. So they're kind of like no intro, no anything. So this, I guess, is my first official video. I decided that the thing that I'm going to talk about today is things you should not say to a disabled person. If you don't know who I am, I'm Rubi Skilton. I am a person with a difference, a physical difference. I have 1.5 arms, 7 fingers, and yeah, this is why I'm talking about it, because there's certain things that people say that I'm just like, that was unnecessary. And here's the thing, I cannot talk for every person with a difference, of course. These are very personal, but I think that some of these, if not all of these, can apply to obviously certain situations. Just to be an asshole as a person. The first one is saying I'm sorry. And like, I don't mean like, oh, you bump into someone and being like, I'm sorry. It's kind of like, oh, you're disabled, or oh, you have a difference, I'm sorry. Why are you saying I'm sorry? Like, don't feel bad for me. I mean, I don't feel bad for myself, so why should you? And I think people say it out of habit or out of respect, but it's kind of super disrespectful, in my opinion. I hate when people say that. I hate when people are like, oh, I'm sorry. And then, like, I've questioned a couple people being like, why are you sorry? And they're like, well, because, you know, your arm. And I'm like, don't be. I mean, it's kind of like you wouldn't go up to a person in a wheelchair and be like, oh, I'm sorry you can't walk. Like, what the fuck, you know? So just don't apologize for something that is not your fault or that you're not in control of, because chances are that person is not in control of their difference or disability. The second thing that I see where people are coming from with this one, and I don't mean to be like ungrateful. Like, I appreciate help, especially if it's something super heavy that I cannot pick up or something. But when people assume that I need help, or when people assume that someone needs help crossing the street, or for me it's like lifting and carrying things, I just think that it's super disrespectful for someone to be like, here, let me help you with that, or let me get that. I just find it like, if I need help, I'm gonna go and ask you for help. Don't assume that just because I'm different or have a physical difference that I need help carrying stuff. Me personally, I love lifting weights, so most things I can carry by myself and I can move. So I just find it kind of annoying when people are like, oh, let me get that for you, or let me help you with that, or, you know, whatever. So just don't assume people need your help. Just like you wouldn't go up to like a normal coworker or a fully able coworker and be like, oh, let me carry that for you because you look like you can carry it. Like, don't say that. Number 3 is the very famous, oh my god, I know someone who has a limb difference, or oh my god, I know someone who can't walk, or who's blind. Do you know them? No, I do not. Actually, I honestly, before I started to get really into like the limb difference community, I knew no one, like 0% of people with a difference. I thought it was super uncommon, which is not. But yeah, no, not all disabled or different abled people know someone like them. So don't ask us. It's like assuming if every Hispanic person knows each other or every white person knows each other. Like, chances are no, I do not know your friend that is disabled. So stop assuming that shit. Number 5 is when people say I don't think of you as different, or I don't think of you as disabled. I just look at you as a normal person. Again, it's one of those that, like, I see where you're coming from and I see you're trying to be nice, but it's just kind of weird. It makes it awkward. It's like, oh, okay, you're a person too. I'm glad you see me as a person, because, you know, I've thought I was an alien this whole time. You know, it's just like, again, going to like a friend and being like, dude, I don't think you're Hispanic. You're just a person to me. Like, that's weird. Don't say that. Don't make it weird. Just talk to us normally. Does that make sense? It's like if I went up to my best friend or my boyfriend and I was like, yo, I don't see you as a fully able person. You're just a person to me. Like, how awkward is that? Stop making shit awkward. Just be normal. And the last one, number 5, it kind of like bugs me a lot when people say this. But when people say I could not live with one arm, like, to me, I've had people come up to me and they're like, I could not live with just one arm. Like, how would I even live? How would I do my everyday life? That is so... I mean, are you trying to be encouraging? Are you trying to be... I don't know, like, just stop that. I mean, for a long time, I wanted to change that part of me. I wanted to be like, 2 arms, yay, great. And so when people say that, it's kind of like, well, you would not die if you had 1 arm, first of all. You would adapt. So saying like I could not do it is so disrespectful. And like, I don't get offended by it. It's just kind of like awkward. And just be a decent human. Just be like, whatever, talk to us normally, talk to us like do what to any other friend. Those are 5 things I believe you should not say to a disabled person, because it's really weird. It's really awkward. It's really just like, talk to us normally. No, you're not gonna die if you had 1 arm or if you weren't able to walk. I can't carry the things. Don't be sorry for something that's out of your control. And I'm glad you think of me as a person and a human, because that is wonderful. So with that said, I hope that you guys learned something. Maybe, I don't know, be a decent human. See, I have no problem when people ask me like, oh, what happened, or how do you do a certain thing. I don't have a problem when people ask me those kind of questions. For me, it's more those backhanded slaps almost of like the, oh, you're different, so you might need extra help, or you're different, so I'm gonna try and make it as normal as possible, but making it super awkward. Talk to me normally. Ask me any questions, because I am very open, but this doesn't go for every single disabled person. Some people don't like being asked, just like some people don't mind when people are like, I'm sorry. So, I mean, I'm coming from this from a point of like things that I've experienced or that I do not enjoy when people say these things to me. So I'm just talking from a personal level. This does not apply to every single disabled person, but I am sure a lot of disabled people don't like when people say this to them. So just take that into consideration. We are human. We are people. We are just like you. Just look different. So that's I love you guys so much, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video, and help people just not be assholes and say these things. So I'll catch you guys in the next video, which might be a Disney video, so I'm really excited about that. Bye.